Alright, gang, we back with another one. We back on the old box Chevy. And what we gonna do today is we gonna get this rear disc brake kit installed on the box Chevy from Speedway Motors. It's my first time using the kit. It's a disc brake kit for a 7.5 Ram. We're gonna get it installed back here on the box Chevy. As you can see, we got our ring in the car. Went ahead and upgraded the axles. Put our True Track posi in it. New bearings, new seals. She ready to go. I need to put my drain plug, my filler plug back in, is missing. But other than that, we're gonna try to get this brake kit figured out, because y'all know none of this shit come with instructions no more. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff sorted out and try to figure out how it go on here. Start moving the parts to the back, and I'll cut y'all back on in a second once I get everything set up. I might set up one side off camera and then walk y'all through the second side with me. That way I have it all figured out, because like I see, I don't see no instructions with the shit. It only have instructions telling you how to bleed the brakes. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really see nothing on there. Really, I didn't read all through it, but as far as picture-wise, because that's how I install stuff. Once I get a visual of it, then I got it from there. I don't really have to read through all that other stuff, because once I see it, I know what to do. So let me get all this stuff situated, and then I'll cut y'all back on in a second, gang. We got the brake kit installation for the box Chevy. It's not a big brake kit. It's just an upgrade from drums to disc brakes, and should be a pretty situation once we get done, gang. Alright, gang, so right away we got a situation. Got the caliper. Try to fit the caliper up on the hub, and my bolts, they don't line up. Now, I am running the bigger stud in here, and I don't think it's the stud, because as you can see, the stud is coming through. Now, these are custom axles. These are custom axles for the car. Those are custom axles from Quick Performance for the 7.5, because the 7.5 didn't come, they didn't have a setup for 28 spline axle, so they made me a custom axle for the 7.5 for the box Chevy to fit the 28 spline carrier. So to eliminate the situation on if it's the axle or not, we're gonna take one of the wheels and see if the wheels fit. And if the wheels fit, then our problem gonna be with the rotor, and we can send that fucking kit back where it come from, because it's not gonna work. So where my tripod at? See if I can set y'all up on the tripod while get this wheel on there, because I can't get the wheel on with one hand. Not sure where I put the tripod. Been doing it. Oh, there go the tripod. So, let me get y'all set up on there, and we'll see what the situation is. If it's the axle, because the kit's supposed to be for a box Chevy. So let's see if we got a situation with the axles. if we got a situation with the calipers. So if this wheel fit on there, then our problem gonna be the calipers. And as you can see, the wheel don't fit. The wheel don't fit on the axle either. So I'm not sure if it's because it's the bigger stud in there, but the wheel don't want to fit the axle. It's a pain in the ass because I would have to send the axle back out, both of them. I would have to send them back. I mean, I can't see why it'll be a problem because the axles are not that big. The rim is just off. The holes in the rim are off. So I'm probably gonna have to fucking pull these axles out and send them back to Quick Performance because the bolts are not lining up. They're not lining up the way they're supposed to be into the wheel of the caliper. This shit is bullshit. This the type of shit that you gotta go through. So, big break upgrade. Well, not big break upgrade, but this brake upgrade is gonna have to come on hold, go on hold for now. I'm gonna have to keep y'all posted. I'm gonna have to get on the phone with Quick Performance and see what they're gonna do about these axles. Because I'm pretty sure that the axle is the problem because it should have fit on there even with the bigger studs in there because the studs are not that big to where they're not that big to where they can't fit inside the thing. These holes are just off. That's the problem with it. So I'm gonna have to get on the phone with them real quick. And once I figure out what we're gonna do about this situation, then I'll get back with y'all and finish off the video, gang. It's always something over here with Willie Rebuild. So once I get the situation figured out, then we'll go ahead, I'll update y'all and we'll go from there, gang. Yes, sir. All right, gang, we back. So I went ahead and tried the front on. Same thing. Front don't fit either. So what to happen is, we got the hubs and the axles for a bigger bolt pattern. Now, when I ordered the axles, I told them what it was going in, 7.5 box Chevy. They didn't ask me the lug pattern. And usually when I get the axles from Quick Performance, they come with multiple holes in them. So I wasn't really thinking with these, this come from Summit. They just asked what it was going on, box Chevy, 89, blah, blah, blah. So they come back with the rotor. So I'm not really worried about this with the front because I had to take this back off anyway to put the dust covers on it. And the seal is cheap, couple of dollars, about $3-4 for the 2 seals. So I'm not worrying about this. I can take these back. The problem is with these axles, I'm gonna have to wind up shipping this shit back. I'm getting ready to call them on the phone and see what they're gonna have to say about this. This car had a 5x120 bolt pattern. That's typically what you see on the box Chevy. And the way I know that is because 81 Chevy car and my Monte Carlo, they both have the same bolt pattern. So I came out here, pulled the wheel off the Monte Carlo and took the box Chevy wheel and put it straight on the Monte Carlo. That's a 5x120. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the rotors back off the front and bring them back to Summit Racing and swap them out and get the right rotors. I'm gonna pop the seal out, get the bearings out of there so I can use the bearings for the new rotors, because the bearings, the car never been rolled on or nothing like that, so the bearings, all that's still good. They brand new bearings. The red situation, I'm about to get ready to call them and see what they got to say about this, see what we gotta do, because I'm ready to get this car where it's sitting on all four, so when the engine come, I can start knocking out the situation with the swap. But I'll keep y'all updated and posted. I mean, shit like this happens sometimes. It's all a part of the game, gang. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep this video. I'm gonna hold it. I don't think I'm gonna post it until I get the new parts, and then just make it one full video, gang. So once I get everything situated, I'll cut y'all back on and let y'all see what's going on, gang. All right, gang, we back. And I knew I said I wasn't gonna make a video out of this, but I said, you know what? Why not? It's all content, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I talked to Quick Performance yesterday, this actually the next day, and they went back and checked. I guess they recorded the phone calls, and they see the guy asked me, was it a 5-on-5? And I said, yeah. I don't really remember that, but then too, what kind of confused me, might have confused me, is when I order these axles, they come drilled with multiple holes in them, so you can run different bolt patterns in them. But like I said earlier in the video, this was a custom set of axles that they made for a 7.5 rim for a box Chevy, a 28 spline axle. All they offered on the website was a 26 spline axle for a box Chevy 7.5, and I got the 28 spline carrier, true track carrier, so I can beef up the axle in the rim. So no big deal. Talked to them yesterday. They say they'll drill the other set of holes and put another set of 1/2-inch studs in it, free of charge, as long as I pay the shipping. So we gonna go ahead and get the axles pulled out. Let's see if I can find my magnet so we can go ahead and remove the C-clips. Magnet right here. It's a simple process. All you're gonna do is push the axle in like so. We're gonna come back here. Oh no, goddamn keys hooked on the engine stand. So I don't know how much light y'all can see, but you just gonna come in here with the magnet, and once you rotate this C-clip around, I can't really see too good, but all right, there we go. You see that C-clip removed. That axle ready to come out. Let's see if I can pull this in there like so and get this C-clip off. It's ready to come. There you go. All right, we done with that. Axle's ready to come out. That's one. And as y'all can see, all the seals and bearings is new. Now the front, the reason the front, that just was because I didn't specify when we went to Summit. Me and the customer went and picked those front rotors and hubs up together. So we just didn't specify a 5x120. So we gonna get those pulled off. I bought some new seals. To go in the rotors. I'm gonna reuse the bearings. That's the axles. They already sent me a shipping label. We gonna go ahead and pull off the we're gonna go ahead and get these here pulled off. I had to take these here off anyway because I didn't have the dust covers. You just sit that corner pin right there. This the new dust cover for it, and I didn't have those at first. So that's the new dust covers. We gonna go ahead and pull out the axle. Not the axle. Pull the road off. I'll get that pulled off. And I'm just gonna loosen both sides up because I'm doing this with one hand. And we gonna get those. We gonna get those returned today. And while we on our way to Summit, we'll pick up the computer bracket for the dump. We also gotta get the keepers for the heads for this car, for the box Chevy, and we gotta get our transmission fittings for our AN line for the donk as well. Let me pull these off and then I'll cut y'all back on, and we gonna go ahead and bring this shit back to Summit, gang. All right, gang, we back. We done went ahead and removed the bearings. I removed the seals, but we're not gonna reuse the seals. We are gonna reuse the bearings. I brought some new seals for it to put in. That's the bearings. We're gonna reuse the bearings, re-grease them up and everything. But when stuff like this happen, gang, don't let it get the best of you. You know, it can be deflating. It even kind of pissed me off. I had to sit inside for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I really came in to get the brakes and all that done on the box Chevy, and then that happened. So I said, you know what, man, you got other stuff to do. Don't let one thing stop you from moving forward. So I came in here. After that, I came in here and I started knocking out the Monte Carlo. Put the motor in, got almost everything hooked up. I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and do something else, do what I can do. So I came and worked on this. But don't let that discourage you from getting what you're trying to get accomplished. You always hear me say, you're taking one step forward to take 2 steps backwards. Sometimes that's how it is. But that's what's gonna separate the people with strong determination from the weak. Because you gotta be strong to keep pushing forward and chasing a dream of putting one of these old cars together, because you basically starting off with nothing in a lot of cases, and you trying to turn nothing into something. And most people don't never get to the finished goal of turning the nothing into something, turn the silver into gold. They just get stuck in that one spot. So we gonna go ahead and get these axles shipped back out to them. I'm getting ready to go to Summit and drop them off. I wasn't gonna make this a video, but I wanted to show real life situations of what go on when you putting a car together. Because a lot of people on YouTube, they just gonna show you the good. They not gonna show you the bad. They not gonna upload those videos. So this is a situation right here where all that shit was done, axles in, and you just watch me take a step forward and 2 steps backwards, gang. It's really rebuild. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This just one of those things that happen, man. And it's just something that I gotta take care of. But don't worry, we still ahead of schedule. Haven't got the engine back yet, but I'm gonna try to have this finished up because the motor man might call me tomorrow and it may take a week or 2 weeks to get these axles. I'm gonna get this front done today. I'm finna go bring that back now, gang. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's Willie Rebuild over and out, baby.